Seems like we have BlackRock's ETF crypto update. How's it going, everyone? This is pretty good news. This is what we've been waiting for a serious amount of time, really, and I'm really excited to talk about this today. Again, if you want more content, you know what to do. Smash that like button to be invited to more content like this, because there are some massive opportunities in this crypto space right now. But what I am seeing is crypto slowly going back up, slowly rising, with BlackRock close days to see crypto go back. And I think this is where the huge potential starts in for BlackRock, basically, for all these crypto exchanges in that sense. Like, this is exactly what we wanted. And I do think there is going to be some sort, or at least some comfort in knowing that crypto is going to be going up in January 10th. January 10th is really the date everyone has to know, everyone has to remember, because this is exactly what we have been asking for about a few years now, actually. We've been asking this for a long time, and I think it's finally here in that sense. I think a lot of people are excited to hear about it. I definitely am, but let's stay tuned if you want more content and smash that like button.
How's it going, everyone? This is big. We just got news that BlackRock is going to be seeding their ETF with 100 times what they were seeding it with before. I want to explain this. Also want to talk to you about a big country, one that is growing very quickly. It's not Argentina, it's not El Salvador, it's not the US, but a very fast-growing country.
So yeah, it does seem like a crypto country is going up pretty much shortly, and this is where a lot of people are excited in that sense. This is where people see opportunity, especially when crypto is growing. I think a lot of people will stay here for the near long term, and that's the exciting part. But yeah,
that is changing the rules behind crypto to make it easier and easier for people to use it. And it's already been blowing up in this country.
So I think this is definitely good news. This is what we've been waiting for in that sense for this crypto country. Like, Venezuela just wasn't enough. Sure, they have like an economy. Sure, their country as a legal tender. So if you don't know what happened, Bitcoin basically became legal tender in Venezuela. But in my opinion, like, there is a lot of potential to see all these crypto places go back, go stronger. So there is good opportunity here in this space, and there is opportunity for more countries to rise up, for more countries to really come back, say, hi, I'm back, I'm gonna make a difference this time. Yeah, Venezuela just got in with legal tender, but we're the next one to catch up. We're the second country, so it's definitely not the last. And I think more bigger and bigger countries will accept crypto as an asset, as a big performing asset. And I think Venezuela at the time, I think Bukele is his surname, realized that the US government might be actually regulating crypto in a good way. So they might like take a crypto hit in that sense, but I definitely do think there is so many opportunities right now in this crypto space to see more massive bull runs. And I think this is where there is like gonna be some people gonna be like buying in big.
Could be pretty big. I'm not kidding. I'm not being hyperbolic. This is big news. And I only
so definitely coming, like, big news coming this week for sure. And that's something I'm really excited about.
a couple people cover it yesterday. If you guys like this kind of thing, if you guys like these takes that are a little bit different than the mainstream, let me know in the comment section. Hit subscribe so I know to make future videos just like this. Of course, I'm going to do it no matter what because I love this stuff.
I also love making YouTube videos. Seems like they also have a contest here, but just days before the SEC approval. Seems like it's happening on January 3rd. And this was the big meeting I was talking about. Also, Jim Cramer effect. Like, the Jim Cramer effect is so real, guys. Like, people are saying, like, Jim Cramer has always been saying nothing will get approved, but that is such, it's just not true. Like, there's literally so many reasons why crypto ETFs will get approved in that sense. And I definitely think this is just the start in that way. Like, there is more opportunity on the rise for these crypto ETFs. But I honestly do think that crypto, the way we see it now, is really gonna change people's mindset. Like right now, crypto is seen as a thing that, oh, it's just gonna fade away and it's just gonna make me quick money. It could be seen as an asset. When we look at technology, it's seeing like a massive spike, and there's definitely more projects actually using this massive technology. So a lot of people who think there's gonna be no massive technology think about the government contracts, think about all the potentials behind crypto. And I think this is where crypto really does have like that stepping stone where people will trust these projects more in that sense. So this is where crypto has that advantage, really, like people coming to crypto for the long term and actually staying here. So BlackRock says, let's go. 220 people just got okay to buy crypto.
So just kind of funny. Obviously, Jim is kind of a meme at this point, but let's move on to the real news.
Breaking, BlackRock is sitting their Bitcoin ETF with 10 million of cash on January the 3rd. So 10 million is nothing for BlackRock. Like in crypto sense, it's really nothing. But it definitely makes a very fair point in that sense. Like we are going to be seeing more of BlackRock coming in and actually performing and saying, hey, crypto, let's make a big deal. So that's where I think BlackRock is going to be in. It's going to be the main crypto factor in that sense. So that's going to be pretty much cool. But where could be crypto going in the next few days is up to the question, really. There are so many possibilities for crypto to go up, to rise, to see like massive updates. And that's how I do think they have like one of the biggest assets so far for crypto is their unpredictability. So we still don't know who's going to join crypto later on. And I think this is where crypto really comes in and makes that final stand, has that buyer's advantage because it's so early. So many potential projects, so many potential cryptos could be coming in.
BlackRock is seeding their Bitcoin ETF with $10 million in cash on January the 3rd, 2024, just days before the SEC is expected to give approval. We've been covering so much of this ETF saga. It seems like everything is lined up perfectly, but before we knew that they were seeding, they said that they were going to basically start seeding even when the ETF wasn't as dead bang locked in as now. And they did it with $100,000. Keep in mind, they have hundreds of millions of dollars in a private trust that they...
So that's pretty much amazing, like how much money they have. They literally have unlimited money at this point. And this is just going to make a ton of profit for everyone, especially BlackRock at this point. And I'm excited for that. There is a ton of potential for BlackRock to see some game changers in that sense. But I do think like this is basically a huge sign that BlackRock is going to be coming in. It's going to be doing those approvals that everyone was waiting for and having those seed shares. So this is just the first step of getting that Bitcoin ETF listing.
Is lifting the banking ban.
So it seems like the banking ban is gonna be gone, which is not the biggest step, but it's a good step. And they have, they've been pretty bullish on crypto. And I think actually by blocking crypto, there's a lot of Nigerians using crypto for all sorts of things, not just good things, also bad things. I think that would make a lot of people come back to crypto as well because they were afraid of repercussions or things like that. So I think a lot of people are going to be coming back in that sense. And that's where the real excitement is. Like inflation is pretty high right now. So crypto could solve many problems for that. And if you guys want more content like that, be sure to smash that like button. Peace, everyone. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin ETFs and how you can use them to actually make profit. Now, this is going to be one of the big things that these YouTubers, like I know Investing Simplified is a pretty big YouTuber. And I think the big reasoning here is, well, most content creators are going to be making massive profit by this, especially in the finance sector. What we're going to be seeing in crypto spaces right now is not that only crypto is going to grow in basically being having crypto investor degens who put maybe $100 into altcoins, but we're also going to have, people putting in 20K, 100K, 15,000 beautiful dollars into the spot market. And I think this is where the true potential starts for crypto in that sense, that there is many opportunities arising. I think there's going to be more potential crypto backing by the big investments. But let's take a look at this clip.
If the price of gold goes up, gold miners are incentivized to go mine more gold. You can change the supply of those assets.
So that's one thing. Like, as long as the price of gold is going up, everybody's going to win in the long run. And I think this is where the real excitement starts. Like, if we can see people getting there with more gold, with more opportunities, crypto could be seeing a massive rise in that sense. There could be massive people coming into the crypto space in the near future. And I think this is where a lot of people are seriously excited to see crypto going up.
Bitcoin is the only, it's not scarce, it's finite. And so I'd like for people to keep.
So Bitcoin right now, it's getting pretty much bought up by big institutions, by big players. It's exactly what we are seeing right now. And I think this is where the problem lies in that sense. Like, there is opportunities to arise for Bitcoin. But I do think the issue is here, however, is how will Bitcoin really perform in the next few days? Because, like, who's going to buy Bitcoin if every single big institution is going to buy it? It will definitely be at that price point where the retail and institutions will dump it. So I do see some correction, at least in that sense. Like, we are going to be seeing with ETFs, we're going to be seeing a massive correction of basically super whales, like big whales, ending up selling all their crypto, and for a very good reason, because they already have such a big supply of crypto tokens. Like, they have no reason to not sell it in that sense. So if they have like billions in crypto, of course they're going to sell, like try to offload some of it, say, hey, let's diversify it. They're going to take profit. And I think after the big, actual investment, people are going to end up selling a large portion.
Right, that just, you don't, no house is big enough to store that much that much money. And so there's some new features that come along with Bitcoin that you don't have to engage in right away, but I would say that make that the goal. So if you start to invest and you go through the ETFs and things like that, make that your gateway drug. Or if you buy a little bit of Bitcoin and you hold it on an exchange, that's fine if you want to hold a little bit on the exchange. But once it becomes a material value, that's when you need to start thinking about what we call cold storage, meaning storing it yourself where you're in complete control of it. But don't let that be the barrier for why you don't touch it. Because a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to have to secure it. And if I lose.
This is very true. Like, start securing your crypto, start securing the stuff you have. So be very careful of how you can actually like be conservative with your crypto as well. I think like the ETF, before you buy ETFs, you need to know where to actually go with it. Like, are you holding it for long term? Are you holding it just to make a quick buck with it? How long are you going to hold it, and where are you going to hold this ETF? Are they going to hold it for you? Will they be on the exchange itself? I think that's where the real excitement factor comes in, where people like say, okay, crypto not doing so bad. Think it will recover in near sense. And that's where I really do think people will stay crypto in the long run in that sense. And that's what I find really exciting. But again, let's check more of these out. Let's check everything that's going to be going on with the crypto space in the near future. Again, if you guys want to be kept up to date with more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button. And yeah,
that's important. Unfortunately, the rest of crypto is very centralized. And
so yeah, that's the big difference with crypto. And I think a lot of people won't even realize that centralization is a problem right now. I think a lot of people are making a quick profit with crypto, so they don't really pay a lot of attention with crypto. Like, they don't really care if crypto is centralized. I think that's the big difference people are seeing right now. A lot of people are saying, hey, why crypto is centralized? This kind of sucks. This shouldn't be. Nobody's saying that. Literally nobody's saying that in that sense, just because they simply do not care in that sense. Like, crypto, it doesn't seem these type of bear markets that we saw before to say, okay, crypto needs like a massive improvement, right? And we're not seeing anything in that sense. So I do think crypto is going to be actually seeing some type of massive rally from people who are just new to crypto, who just came to crypto.
I could go into that, why that's the case. But there's a reason why I've come back to a Bitcoin only stance. I would say if somebody's going to take their money and start investing in this asset class, it it's akin, the rest of crypto is akin to a casino, or you could even say penny stocks. And people say, oh, there's a reason to be invested in penny stocks because it, the return on investment for not very much can be there. I would not play that game. Bitcoin is going, like I said, I think that the bear case is $1 million per Bitcoin. If you need any alpha over that, I don't know what we're doing here. Like, this is crazy.
So again, yeah, because it seems like Bitcoin will hit 100,000 in the next following days. If you want more content like this, smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace everyone. What's going to happen with Bonk token? Hopefully you're all doing fantastic today. I do have some major announcements for you guys, and that is that crypto is just getting started on this massive market rally. But what about Bonk? Like, we got to talk about the things I know about. I usually don't make videos about things I don't know about. And I think that's the huge problem with crypto right now. Like, a lot of people, they don't really know what they're saying. But here on this channel, we actually do know the things we talk about. Like, we say the things we talk about and we basically explain them fully. So if that's something you want to be kept up to date, smash that like. I do have some major announcement for you guys pretty much soon. But the reasoning why I'm so excited is because Bonk has been seeing massive drops, and this is exactly as I predicted. And this YouTuber called Cryptolution actually said there's going to be a massive rally after, and I want to see if he still stands by the same thing. He's been saying it for like, yeah, don't worry guys, we're going to be seeing massive rally after this huge crypto prediction. There's going to be more updates, so don't worry. That's exactly how he was saying it, and I think there's a possibility of that happening. But again, this is a big problem right now for all Bonk holders because the Bonk holders bought just after the Binance listing. So if you want more content like this, smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated. I definitely do think there is potential more profit to be made with Bonk, but I don't know when. I don't know how the bull run will happen. So I think this is the big drop that everybody was waiting for. So this is what I'm kind of worried about. But again, look, it's just the start of the crypto run. Is just the beginning. There's tons of more opportunities in that space, and I do think there's going to be a ton more. So that being said, if you guys like this, if you like Bonk, it does seem like that it's not over for it, but it does seem like some people are leaving, some people are taking profit. It saw a 30% increase of what? This is a massive run, a massive rally, and I think a lot of them, they can't really sustain this. So we saw in 30 days, we saw 300% increase, 7-day drop of 26%. So obviously we predicted this type of crash.
Not only that, you've also seen Solana take a dip. Remember, Solana actually touched $100, is down 4%. So I definitely think that what you're seeing with the Bonk token is following the correlation of Solana. So if Solana takes a dip, so will Bonk and many other altcoins.
Again, he said it very well. As long as Solana takes a dip, so will other tokens in that sense. And Bonk is the one to really take the hit because a lot of people sold the Bonk phone. So there was like a Solana Saga phone that a lot of people ended up selling. Like, they didn't want to hold any of it. Why would they? They just resold it for profit, right? Because if you got the Bonk airdrop, like activating this phone, I guess activating the number, you got a crypto airdrop. And I think you got some Starring crypto, like maybe for some fast gas fees, you got some Solana, which I find pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, but people didn't really want to stay on it. People didn't want to stay around. And I think this is where people sold Bonk. They found out they were giving very high APRs. I think they were giving 3% per day. So in 30 days, you would have made all your money back. And this is why bit whales are selling, because they're probably making 3% a day for nothing. If they're staking on this Bonk, if they're staking their Bonk, they're making 3% a day. Let that sink in, guys. This isn't sustainable. 3%.
Coins within the Solana ecosystem. So it's not just the Bonk token. So just keep that in mind, right? So maybe Bonk is taking a dip, like maybe 4 or 5%, and then it's also dipping another 5% with Solana. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's go into the charting and analysis because we don't want to waste any time. Okay, we always update our chart whatever we see within the price action. It's not just one charting style or one technique forever. You always have to adapt with what's going on in the market. Now, what's really interesting is that if you see this EMA ribbon, it's really, this price is just holding steady. It's hovering around 1.9 for so long, for so many days. It's been
so it's been seeing basically a huge dip before the massive crash, and I think this is where the problem rose. Like it really didn't see much, and I was kind of expecting it, because if Bonk didn't like see this recovery, there was no recovery in that sense. Like Bonk saw a massive price crash because there wasn't much to recover from. Like you cannot sustain this because this is like the Binance listing. We do have more listings, but nothing can beat a Binance listing. All the tokens have crashed after crypto failing, and I think that's the big problem. That's the big problematic factor here. Like a lot of people will just end up giving up on crypto in that sense. There is opportunities, tons of opportunities arising in the crypto space, but I do think Solana seeing like such a big drop, we could have seen so much more like from Solana. Like there is just a little time, too little time to actually say what's going to be happening with Solana. But if you guys want to be kept up more to date, subscribe for more.
No price action over here. It's actually right down there. So again, we don't actually know. So really, this is something I want to share with you, which is my perspective. You must be wondering, should you buy more or should you sell everything? Now, everybody's position is very different. Some people just spend $100. Some people spend thousands of dollars, and some people spend way more than that on this token. But the most important thing that I want to share with everybody that I share on this channel repeatedly over and over
is I think I would say take profits. Like taking profits on this would be actually a massive gain for anyone in the crypto industry right now, because the crypto markets are a bit unstable. So if you can have sustainable like profits and everything like that, then you can finally realize, okay, maybe crypto is not going to be seeing these type of bull runs. Maybe I should take a small dip, small profit. And I think this is where the opportunity like is gonna go up in that sense for a lot of these crypto holders. But again, I do think crypto markets will recover. Crypto markets will see some more traction. So Bonk does have more to see here, but not as much as the all-time high. That's for sure. It could be seeing a 10% gain, or even not dropping is pretty good.
Put as much as you can that you feel is necessary to not give you a panic attack, and also that you feel you just have enough exposure in that no matter what happens with the price volatility, you will have fun regardless. So if this thing goes to zero, it won't be a complete loss to you. But if this thing goes all the way up to the moon, then you're gonna have absolutely a lot of fun and you're gonna take in those substantial gains. So keep this in mind. This token, even though it's in the $1 billion market cap, does have the possibility of flipping Shiba Inu's market cap, which is at its all-time low.
So yeah, it is possible that we will see a high reward, and I think I'm very excited for that, honestly. Like there could be tons of opportunities in this crypto space, growing up, getting out there. SHIB, it could flip SHIB. I'm not saying it will, but it could. And I think that's the promise. Like people are willing to take these chances, the promise of SHIB flipping. I'm pretty excited for that. Now the question is, are you? If you guys want more content like this, smash that like button. As you can see, I'm pretty tired today, but that won't stop me from making some awesome content for you guys. And as always, if you want more, you know where I'm at. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. And yeah, peace everyone.